I think drawing is a lot like storytelling, a lot like what a writer does, much closer to that than a photographer, because I'm sort of compressing time and emphasizing certain things and compressing space as well.
Art Lien has been telling stories with his pencils and paints for 45 years. He's sketched the Boston Marathon bombing and the Oklahoma City bombing trials and 3 presidential impeachments. But his main beat has been the Supreme Court.
I mean, I have loved it. I really have. The people I work with in the press room, I really feel very much at home there.
Lien is one of the nation's top courtroom sketch artists, working in places where photographers and TV cameras are not allowed to go.
It's really, I'm just trying to get to capture something. You know, am I trying to capture the emotion? Of course. I'm trying to capture the action, the body language, the setting of the courtroom.
When he was 25, Lien was painting houses, not the kind of work he had in mind when he graduated with an art degree. He didn't envision becoming a courtroom artist either.
Our governor in Maryland, Governor Mandel, was going on trial, and a local station was looking for somebody to sketch the trial. I answered the call.
Things went pretty badly at first.
And every time I tilted my drawing pad, everything would run. I was actually fired my first day on the job because I did such a terrible job. So, you know, I called them up. I said, let me go back. You don't have to pay me, but I think I know the problem, and they did hire me back.
Lien worked primarily for NBC and CBS News, and more recently, the SCOTUS blog. When the pandemic broke out, forcing judges and lawyers to work from home, Lien got creative.
I contacted all the lawyers that were arguing cases and asked them if they could send a photograph of themselves arguing in front of the speakerphone.
But as the pandemic eased and courtrooms reopened, Lien was reluctant to resume commuting from his home in Baltimore to Washington, D.C. So at the age of 70, he's putting down his sketch pad. We asked him which Supreme Court justice was the toughest to draw.
Justice O'Connor was definitely the most difficult.
And his favorite to capture on paper.
Oh, that's got to be Breyer. Yeah, he's wonderful, very, wonderful body language and moving his hands around.
There may never be another courtroom sketch artist like him.
It's a dying art.
Why do you think that is?
Several reasons. More cameras, better graphics, more perp walks, things like that. And also just an attitude that, this is kind of archaic.
Archaic but memorable. Lien says he cherishes the time he spent going where the cameras could not.
I guess Lady Justice was my muse, huh?
In Washington, Cassie Simeon, Spectrum News.